Okay, let's see this question. We're solving for a here. So we have a plus 1 divided by a minus 1 equals 3 plus 2 radical 2. So somehow a is a irrational number. So 2 radical 2 is an irrational number, right? But anyway, so let's multiply. So let's get a plus 1 equals to a minus 1 multiply 3 plus 2 radical 2. Start from there. So a plus 1 equals to 3 plus 2 radical 2 times a minus 1. And we distribute, double distribution, right? So we get 3a minus 3 plus 2 radical 2a minus 2 radical 2. Then we want to combine, we want to put the like terms. We want to combine like terms. So the numbers, we have 1 plus 3 plus 2 radical 2. We move on one side. Then the variables, we have a 3a minus a plus 2 radical 2a. So 1 plus 3, that's 4. So the left-hand side, we have 4 plus 2 radical 2. The right-hand side, we have 3a minus a, that's 2a. 2a plus 2 radical 2a. So actually, we see every term, we have 2 terms on the left-hand side, 2 terms on the right-hand side. Every term has a 2 as a factor. So we can divide everything by 2. So we divide everything by 2. Well, okay. So I wrote here is like I divided by, because I'm solving for 8. Oh, this is a typo here. This is a typo here. Let me make a change. So a, the parenthesis is supposed to be here, all right? Because a is a common factor, so I factored out a. I have 2 plus 2 radical 2, 8. Right? A is outside. There's a typo there. So then I divide, because I'm solving for 8. My goal is to solve for 8. So I divide both sides by 2 plus 2 radical 2. So I get a equals to 4 plus 2 radical 2 divided by 2 plus 2 radical 2. Now we see we have a common factor of 2 in the numerator and in the denominator. So 2 divided by 2, that becomes 1. So a can be simplified as 2 plus radical 2 divided by 1 plus radical 2. And we want to simplify this, right? Because we want to rationalize the denominator. We don't want the irrational number to stay in the denominator. So what do? We multiply by the conjugates of 1 plus square root 2. Remember difference of 2 squares. So we use the property of difference of 2 squares. We have 1 plus radical 2 here, and we want to multiply. Because square root 2 is bigger than 1, so I put a, because 1 plus square root 2 is square root 2 plus 1. So I multiply square root 2 minus 1. And I multiply by 1. This 1 is square root 2 minus 1 divides itself. Now by difference of 2 squares, the denominator, I get the first one square, which is square root 2 square, which is 2, minus 1 square, which is 1. Or 2 minus 1, that's just 1. So now let's check the numerator. The numerator, I have 2 times radical 2. I get a 2 radical 2. I have radical 2 times negative 1. I get negative radical 2. I have radical 2 times radical 2 and 2 times negative 1. 2 times negative 1, that's negative 2. Radical 2 times radical 2, that's 2. Negative 2 plus 2, those two canceled. 2 radical 2 minus 1 radical 2. So by default, this is 1 radical 2. 2 of radical 2 minus 1 radical 2. Well, that's just 1 radical 2. But again, by convention, we don't really write this 1 in front of radical 2. It's just radical 2. Or radical 2 divided by 1, that's just radical 2. So a equals to radical 2. So now let's actually go back to the original one. So a is radical 2, right? So radical 2 plus 1 divided by radical 2 minus 1. Now, if you want to check to see if this is the right answer, you multiply by square root 2 plus 1 divides itself. Square root 2 plus 1 divides itself. Or the denominator, get the first one square minus the second one square. Square root 2 squares is 2. Minus 1 square, which is 1. 2 minus 1, we get a 1. Denominator is 1. Well, the numerator, we have a square root 2 times square root 2, which is a 2. Well, 1 times 1, which is 1. So 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2, we still get these 3. And then we have 1 times radical 2, or radical 2 times 1. That actually is a square root 2 plus 1 squared, right? Well, radical 2 plus radical 2, that's 3 radical 2, right? So that's it. So A equals to radical 2.